Caroline, here's a look at one of your Psalm runs. All right, outside of a little mishap at the bottom, which we'll talk about in a minute, pretty solid run. This was not easy. Conditions were tough in here. Did a great job. You seemed to be well in balance. It was bumpy, but you had a great stance, and you were in balance the whole way. In an ideal world up here, up in this section, you could have given yourself, a little more room above the gate where we intersect rise line, because you kind of, just a little bit fighting below it down here. So, just as to review, if that's the gate and, rise line is that imaginary line drawn straight up the hill from the gate, you want to intersect when it's steep and offset, maybe give yourself a little more room here, right, where you intersect above the gate to allow turn shape back to the gate and have direction done. You did a good job, but could you give yourself a little more room above here? But all in all, some pretty good skiing in some difficult conditions. Got a pole plant. You're fairly level the whole way. Great job. Pretty good here. Blocked. Plant. But then we didn't give ourselves quite like we talked about, the room above. So you could see, you're just below it and sliding the skis here. Going too straight at it, and then a lot of spray below the gate. Too direct, and the spray below the gate. So let's remember that we sometimes have to give ourselves, a little more room above, intersect higher up, bring turn shape back to the pole, because we got to be clean. You're just running straight at them, or too straight, and having to kind of throw them sideways. One other thing, just make sure we don't really push the gate down. You can see your hand here, left hand. You push the gate down, and therefore it's really not in a position to pole plant anymore. Right? Here you're going to come in again, you're pushing it down a bit, right? If you go back, I think, to this first one here, didn't push it down. Well, a little bit there too. So let's remember not to push the gate down. You don't have to. That gate will flop down by itself after you hitting it, but you don't have to push it down because we can't really pole plant anymore. Not sure what happened in the flush. Came into the top one, cleared it. Going by the next two that are side by side and inside are clear, and you should have gone around these last two, but you kind of went straight, and then you went around that final, the sixth gate of the flush where we just ignore. So actually it would be a DSQ because you never really went through the last gate. So you went straight and around the last gate, which meant you were way low coming in here. So, weird. Any event, some solid skiing. Let's try to bring our line up the hill a little bit more. Give ourselves a little more room when it's offset. So we are bringing more turn shape back to the pole, staying ahead of the course. But overall, some pretty good skiing. The flush, I don't know what happened there. I think you know how to run flushes, and maybe you got confused on that one. But in any event, good job, Caroline.